5-Minute Berenstain Bear Stories by Jan Stan and Mike Berenstain. Safe and sound. One Saturday afternoon, Brother and Sister Bear took off down the driveway on their skateboards, heading for the schoolyard. "Aren't you two forgetting something?" Mama called out. She held up their safety helmets, knee pads, and elbow and wrist guards. "Do we really need those?" asked Brother. "We're just going down to the schoolyard for a while." "Yeah," complained Sister, "those pads and helmets are so hot and heavy." "Better safe than sorry," said Mama, planting the helmets firmly on their heads. Brother and Sister knew better than to argue with Mama. They sighed, hopped back on their boards, and headed down the road at top speed to make up for their lost time. But when they arrived at the schoolyard, instead of finding it full of cubs zipping around on their skateboards, they saw a crowd gathered around a big sign. The sign read, "No skateboarding allowed on weekends, by order of Mr. Honeycomb, Principal." "Why aren't we allowed to skateboard here anymore?" said Cousin Fred. "Mr. Honeycomb said it's too dangerous to skateboard when teachers aren't here to watch us," said Queenie Big Bear, who was always in the know. Disgusted, the cubs picked up their skateboards and headed for home. Brother groaned. "What are we going to do now?" Just then, Too Tall Grizzly and his gang stepped out from behind the bushes. "Why are you goody two-shoes moping around?" he sneered. "They closed the schoolyard to skateboarding," exclaimed Brother. Now we've got nowhere to skateboard on the weekends." "No problem." Too Tall grinned. "We've got a place to skateboard." Brother and Sister brightened up. "Really?" they said. "Where?" "Our own private skate park," said Too Tall, putting his arm around Brother's shoulders. "Just step this way." Too Tall's skate park was jammed in among the tree trunks. "We built this ourselves," said Too Tall. "We've got jumps and ramps and rails and half pipes." "Wow," said Brother, "this is great." "Try it out," said Too Tall. "We've just got one rule. No safety gear allowed." Too Tall and the gang got on their skateboards and hit the ramps. Brother and Sister hesitated. They could almost hear Mama saying, "Better safe than sorry," but Too Tall was entitled to make his own rules, and it didn't take them long to drop their helmets and pads quietly in the bushes. "Whoopee!" yelled Brother as he zoomed off the hollow tree half-pipe. "Geronimo!" shouted Sister, doing a grab off an old tree stump. Then Too Tall lost his balance on a twisty branch rail, and went flying head over heels into a sticker bush. Kerflump! The gang all took a break to dig him out. "How many fingers can you see?" asked Brother, holding up 3 fingers. 12, guessed Too Tall, his eyes rolling around. "Maybe you should take a break, Too Tall," said Sister. "Nah," he laughed. "I'm fine. Come on, you guys, back to the ramps." Brother and Sister watched Too Tall trying to get on his skateboard. He wasn't having much success. They both said. Maybe it was better to be safe than sorry after all. Brother and Sister picked up their safety gear and sneaked out of the woods while Too Tall and his gang were bouncing off the trees. When they got home, they were down in the dumps. "What's wrong?" Papa asked. "Why are you back so soon?" Brother explained about the schoolyard being closed to skateboarding. "So where are you going to skateboard now?" asked Papa. "No place," said Brother. "Too Tall has a skate park in the woods, but he won't let us wear our safety gear, and, well, we don't think that's such a good idea." "Smart thinking," Papa said. "Now, I think I know how to solve this problem." He went to his workshop and brought out some sheets of plywood. "We are going to build our very own skate park," said Papa, grabbing his tools. "Yay!" cried Sister and Brother. Papa asked Farmer Ben if they could build the skate park in his unused back pasture. Farmer Ben thought it was a fine idea. The Bear family all set to work. Brother and Sister were the designers, Papa was the carpenter, and Mama and Honey were the painters. Word of the Bear family skate park project got around the neighborhood, and before long, other bears showed up to help out. When the park was finished, it was decided that it would be the official Bear Country skate park. Mayor Honeypot himself came to the opening and gave a speech. He was almost knocked over by the rush of the cubs trying to get in. Even Too Tall and his gang showed up. But the Bear Country skate park has just one rule. Safety gear must be worn at all times, even by Too Tall Grizzly. Like I always say, Too Tall said, better safe than sorry. And that is the end of Safe and Sound. Thank you all for joining me. Again, sorry for the coughs in there. It's just been a very interesting last month. But thank you again for listening in, and I will see you guys for the next story.